You certainly know it can be a challenge finding parking in New York, but what happens when cars take spaces not meant for them? Well, a viewer in Jamaica wrote to blow the whistle on people who create these parking problems. CBS 2's Elle McLogan has this exclusive report.
Where the subway, AirTrain, and railroad converge, Jamaica Station is the heartbeat of New York transportation. But neighbors tell us getting around the travel hub is anything but easy.
This is a quality of life desert, and it needs to be fixed.
Parking at the station seems to happen everywhere but parking spaces, in bike lanes, at bus stops, and even on sidewalks, with car after car displaying MTA or LIRR work vests or placards in the windshield. Reverend Carlene Thorbs is chairperson of Community Board 12.
Women can't get by with baby carriages. Children can't cross. You're afraid for seniors.
I've called 311 numerous times.
A CBS 2 viewer who lives around the block reached out to us with this problem and is choosing not to be identified for fear of retaliation.
These vehicles are parking at bus stops as well, and forcing the buses to now block the road to load and offload passengers, holding up traffic.
The city and the agencies have a do as I say, not as I do type of behavior.
Urban planning consultant Paul Graziano says Jamaica parking has gone unchecked for years.
Are the police going to enforce it on themselves? Are the police going to enforce it on agencies that they have cooperation with? There has to be a better way to do this, and there has to be agencies following their own rules, the rules that we have to put up with.
City Council member Nantasha Williams says the local council and Jamaica BID have both cited this problem but saw no change.
We do have to figure out ways for people to, one, reduce the usage of cars, and that means improving public transportation across the board.
When we reached out for comment, the MTA said no vehicle is authorized to park in restricted areas, including busways and bike lanes, unless they are emergency responders addressing safety-sensitive issues. A police spokesperson told us the NYPD is aware of the parking issue at Jamaica Station and are working with the MTA to correct the condition. In the days since we began pressing authorities for acknowledgement of the parking problem, a new development. We returned to Jamaica Station to find a 94th Avenue bike lane newly empty, with NYPD trucks poised to tow. With some space reclaimed for pedestrians, cyclists, and drivers, locals remain skeptical. How long will this last? We'll be back to find out. In Jamaica, Elle McLogan, CBS 2 News.
And Elle is our community reporter covering Queens. If you have a story to share, you can send an email to queenstip@cbs.com.